This is supposed to be the SUNSUN 304B. That just came in the mail. I'm opening it to see. This is, I better open it up from the bottom. Well, you know, there's got a handle right here. Cool. All right, let's see what's in the box. All right, I want to get over here so you can see what's inside the box. All right, well, here's the canister. All nice and taped up there. Here's your big old priming button. All right. Here's your instruction manual. Comes with 2 hoses for your intake and your output. There. Right, it's like your spray bar here with the suction cups. And so spread all these parts out so we know what we have here. Oh, that's what goes on top of the canister for the in and out. Got nice clamping action going on there. There you go, there's your intake.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's tube thingies.
Lots of parts. It's a little bit more parts than a hang on the back filter. All right, so here is the canister. And bag, there we go. Thanks, bro.
Mm-hmm.
All right, do that. All right, let these come off. These just come straight off. Those ones fold down on the front. Well, it's a good thing that the, oh, there's your UV bulb right there, or at least the casing. You know, I'm not going to be using the UV too much. Maybe every once in a while, but it's not really needed.
They say that the UV light actually degrades the plastic trays after a while, so...
Yeah, that I would use something, a UV sterilizer for something like a quarantine tank. Just get all the, any bad bacteria floating around or whatever else. So, let me cut
What do we got for him, Johnny?
Plastic side here. Make sure I'm not cutting anything. Oh, there you go. Glass. All right.
I believe that's the bulb tied to that.
Tied to it, yes. Well, there's your...
All the trays.
Not just your 4 stages of filtration. Your UV is your 5th.
That's the dullest razor blade I've ever seen.
It is. Well, they really tie that pretty tight when it's squished down like that. There we go.
Careful, we want to touch the bulb with your hands.
Right, this is your oils in your hands.
Yeah.
Might cause the bulb to overheat.
Yep.
Get hotter. So what? Oh, there's a lone bio ball. All right. So let's see. So I guess the premise of the I like how they have where your intake should go. There's a sticker in there. Oh, intake water. Is that supposed to say level? Wait a second. L-E-V-L-E?
It's intake water levelly.
Lovely?
Levelly. Make sure it's levelly. Is it leadly?
So I guess they mark that to where it's supposed to be like this.
I guess they got an orientation for the tube where it goes.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would put a sticker on there, maybe mark it with something else. So take the sticker out because it's probably not going to handle it to water very well. Start floating around.
Already technically marked right there. For some reason. I wonder if this wasn't used.
No, it was new.
It was tested probably.
Well, yeah, because look at you've got droplets in there.
Very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So this is supposed to be your fine pad. I think these are all the same pads though. But what you really want to do is put your coarse sponge on the bottom. I like how the handles lift up on these. It's pretty cool.
You know what I'm not seeing in this is did you get any media balls?
No.
You found one loose one in there.
You know what? Maybe it's... Oh, okay, I see. It's
Are they under there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Look at that.
There's your coarse sponge right
Maybe
there.
check the other ones too. They might have the more packaging in there.
Yeah. Well, that's just a regular sponge. Regular sponge. Did they rip me off? They sure did. They sure did.
So you got one media ball.
Bio ball. This should handle 135 gallons.
No problem.
No problem with overstocked and everything. This little ball.
Better put that in there, man.
I know, very valuable. But
it's a new kind of bio ball.
I was gonna customize this anyway and put my own stuff in there, and I do have a lot of biomedia anyway, so.
Say what's up to Captain Crunch.
So, yeah, that was kind of strange how one fireball's in there. Okay, whatever. There's nothing else. I mean, my butt crack.
You have to edit that one out.
I probably won't.
There's nothing else in the box, so I think
Yeah,
I think maybe we go on Amazon where we got that and leave a review.
Yeah.
And ask them where your balls are at.
Where's my balls? You gave me one ball. Please give me two.
I mean, I'd expect, you know, one ball from Mono Price. But, you know, it's in the name.
All right, well, I guess we'll cut it off for now, and we'll set it up, and we'll see how it works.
Film it. Put this media in here. Uno. Dos. There we go. Then, yeah.
All right. There we go. That's your last stage of media right there on the top. All right, now it's time to put the lid on. Make sure you don't knock the UV light in there and break it. You're snug as a bug. All right, on to the next thing.
See, it goes like that, and then that locks her in. You can do that.
Mm-hmm.
You got O-ring seals here that are also pre-lubed. That fit inside the races of these. This big seal.
Always make sure to use lube, kids.
And protection, damn it. Don't need you reproducing.
Right?
Okay, birth control too, that works. Pull out, it works for me. All right.
I'll keep that out of the video.
Aw. Bubbles, what are you gonna do? Eat that fucking tie?
Come here, Bubbles.
You dumbass.
I'll keep that in the video. I'm just kidding.
Well, we saw a couple other people's reviews on this unit. They referenced having issues trying to install this tubing into the head valve here. And if you look at it, it's a tapered fitting, and I can start it by hand. It's not a good idea to put a lot of stress on this. And what you want to do is you want to heat it with a heat gun or soak this in some hot water to make this expand a little bit, a little more pliable. And then you'll be able to insert this a lot easier, and you shouldn't have any problems that way. This is our inlet hose. We'll slide that over after heating it. You notice how it's tapered right there. You want to get it nice and snug against there, and then thread this in like that. And that goes over and creates a seal. And that's, there you go. That one's installed.
Nice.
So for those that don't have $15 to spend at Harbor Freight for one of these nifty guns, you can do this for free to make this easier to install. This is hot water. You just let it sit in there for a little while. And after it sits in here about 30 seconds to a minute, you'll just take it out of there, shake any excess off. And it's not as pliable as using the heat gun, but it's still better. You want to go right here, square up on it, and slide it over. You notice it takes a little bit more effort, but it still helps if you warm the hose up before you do this. And then you want to screw that back in so it pinches the hose and makes a proper connection, and you're all set.
Definitely 2 ways to do it. So that little part is the surface skimmer.
And it floats.
Get all your nasty little oils floating on top of the water out. Even though I don't really need it, but it's an added bonus.
Okay, tall person.
Here's the spray bar. Yeah.
You're gonna have to get in there because I can't get down there to put that in there and position it properly.
All right.
Oh.
Put a little too much water in there. Blooper reel. There we go.
Not all the way.
Yeah, make sure that's secure. Oh, now my knees are wet.
That's what she said?
Oh yeah. That's in there.
All the pipes are all hooked up, so if you want to plug it in, hit the prime button. Well, this thing is super quiet.
Gotta get the air out of it. Gotta prime it more.
I'll let it do its own thing for a little bit.
So we ended up putting the cap back on the surface skimmer because it was sucking in a lot of air and wasn't working the way we wanted. If anybody has experience with that thing, leave a comment about it. So right now it's just working itself out. Looks like it's working just great. Got both tubes up here. It's extremely quiet. It's still working some of the air out because we just turned it on. But yeah, a lot quieter than 2 hang on the back filters. And you have nothing bulging out the top. Very nice. Thanks, bro.
No worries.
All right, so this is a couple days later, and the SUNSUN 304B is running nice and silent. No air bubbles coming out. Everything's great. Even Captain Crunch. Look at him. Nice and active. All right, I'll see you guys on the next one. Make sure to leave a like, and I'll see you.